And they will know Omushineke, I bring greetings anywhere you're watching me from right now, or you are seeing me from right now. It's very good from my location. I greet all of you. Una welcome, una well done. In a time like this, we go remember say, or we don't see them say, the people where they fight against wetin we they do, and the people were supposed they defend us. Just about a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, we see how Ohana-Eze go give land to Fulanese in the in Anambra, and he made sure say they are untouchable. And today again, we can't find out say Ohana-Eze plot not the worst one. And this Ohana-Eze plot, pass them Ohana-Eze and the co, because all of them are the same thing. Many of you don't listen to that video. Maybe many of you don't hear that video, don't listen to that audio conversation. But I want make we listen together and the reason together. You see, when audios like this fly come out to bottom, people go say na lie, na doctored. But at the end, you go see say those things where they inside the audio don't they happen. We remember when the audio of a conversation between Akim Shetima and the Kule, a Yoruba man, flied everywhere, all over the social media, and we were talking about it, we discussed about it. We tell people say this is not something will go happen, but our people will be Ndibo and every Biafran, they no agree listen to us because they believe say the Ohana-Eze and the politicians go always be there to protect them, to fight for them. It's just quite unfortunate that our people know they agree take advice, but finally that thing go happen to them and they go still no one learn. Now be the most surprising thing. That thing go happen to them, but they no one learn. I greet everybody with their online this morning. We are welcome. Let's go.
And that's not for it. Now can say any day he shifts from this particular position, we should fight against him. We're not going to fight against him. We'll address him and advise him. So we are saying today, we stand by the truth. All those people that are fighting against Biafra, why they are in IPOB, whether you're under security, whether you're in IPOB, whether you're under the elders, whichever way you are, to go to Gadiama. Brunya Patwana and now to go to Gadiama. You do Bukoya and now to go to Gadiama. Would you take care of Tibuquayo? I don't have a Tibuquayo. Please be about Tibuquayo. About Tibuquayo.
Cowardice and self-hate think that Nigeria somehow can be won. But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That's what they are doing. To Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Yes, my people, I greet all of you once again. once again, I bring my big, big greetings again. We must continue. We know they look face. The thing be say, the day you think say you dey comfortable in the situation, present situation now, you know say your own don't finish. That's just the simple truth. Any day, any of us think say, you don't do at least now, I feel day, nothing that happen. You don't finish. You are gone. That is just the simple truth. The way everybody go know, everybody go put inside or for one side of their mind, know and understand. Because waiting that happen now waiting with the shout says, with the shout. Quite unfortunately, our people no one hear, our people no one listen. Now him be the painful part of all this thing. If say when we come out, we see something like this, we come out, come shout, we come out, come talk about it. People go know, people go agree, people go begin look for solution. If for good, but the thing be say, our people, when you tell them, at that time they go make fun of you. That time they go laugh at you. That time they go say you they look for political position. They go find something, thank you. They go call you fool. They go call you names. But finally, that thing will happen. And if it dey happen, they no dey gree learn yet. They don't learn. Even when it is happening, they do not learn. So I don't know the kind people where our people
People don't know what is coming.
I don't know the kind people where our people be. I don't know. I no fit understand the kind people where we get so as a human beings. I don't know. But God go have mercy and save them because of those who agree, we know waiting that happen. God go save them. Now him be the only thing with me. I know say I go talk. We go listen to our PM this morning, but before we listen, remember our PM made statement about this yesterday in the Biafra shop launch. And by the way, the Biafra shop they don't launch them. Now your own time or duty to go there and buy what you need. Everything they there now online. You know, Biafra na digital era we dey. We no dey look anybody for face. You understand? Na digital Biafra don't go now. So who never understand that, make you understand them. When you hear our prime minister tell you that Biafra is bringing, I think I wish I have time. You go hear Mazen Nandekalo tell you the kind of Biafra we want. The kind of Biafra we you want. You go understand. This is not the Biafra. This is not this is not a kind of thing or nation you have seen anywhere in Africa. This is a nation that is number one and the number one alone. This is a nation that the outside, the whole world will envy. This is a nation that when you see anybody, we say, I don't believe in calling anybody black. But we get the color of the earth, like we Africans, whether they were carried away, whether they were carried inside, anywhere they are all over the world, they will begin to come back home because they want to feel what home really is. So I go like make we listen to our PM before we go to the Ohana-Eze and Igbo. Make we listen to our Prime Minister first.
Prime Minister, over to you, please. I know the joy in you is too much, so remember to unmute yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Sonny, the media team, cabinet members, ministers, and the lovers of freedom and friends of Biafra, those who have seated, journalists, media personnel, ladies and gentlemen of press, and other people that are secretly listening and watching live on different platforms. I say a happy evening from here. It is with a great joy today that the Biafra Republic Government in Exile have decided to expand the funding of the Biafra liberation. And so we are still going forward. We are still progressing. And this is just, the beginning of what Biafra should be expecting. This particular Biafra shop is being unveiled today, to enable Biafrans who wish to buy items from the Biafra shop, and in return support the Biafra liberation and, of course, and other humanitarian services in Biafra land. So the main objective of the Biafra shop is so the government of Biafra will generate funds that will be using to continue the liberation of Biafra, and at the same time provide the humanitarian services when that kind of time is due. And of course, every penny that is used to purchase any item in this particular Biafra shop goes directly to the Biafra Liberation Fund and the provision of humanitarian services in Biafra land. And so we are still going to talk about other government project, and which is the Biafra marketplace that is on the process. And when that is ready, we are also going to present to Biafra people. So why we are doing this is to diversify the fund that is being used to continue to protect and defend our land against the terrorist state called Nigeria. And it will continue to be that way. So it is with a great joy today that the government is in exile and at the same time, trying to create this particular opportunity to, make more raise more fund to continue to fund the liberation, defense of our women and children, our farms, villagers that the terrorists have been, planning to attack. A few weeks ago, we were raising alarm about imminent attack in Biafra territory. And we went into, to make sure that we prevent the attack from happening, which led us to invade some of the hideout of these terrorists. And of course, everybody knows the outcome. When we were giving update to Biafrans, we were able to neutralize a lot of them. So I want you to think about it. What if the Biafra Liberation Army did not go to neutralize those terrorists in their hideout? Who know what would have happened? Maybe by now it will even be worse than what you have seen in Enugu State. But for the past 2 weeks or a week plus, we have been searching and making sure that no attack took place in Biafra territory. And to that particular we were able to neutralize them and didn't allow them to attack in some certain places. But those you see attack taking place today are those who actually rejected and sabotaged the Biafra Liberation Army. The highest sabotage happened in that place where this attack took place. So, the thing is that in as much as this sabotage is happening, when an attack like this happens, it is actually being used to cajole what we are doing. So the government of Enugu State, the legitimate government of Enugu State, is completely behind the attack that happened in Enugu. Because what they try to do is to tell you that you see Simon Ekpa, he is telling you that they protect everywhere, that nobody will attack. And you know that for the past few days, I was persistently making a statement that nobody, any day, anybody attack Biafra land, we're going to hunt them down. So what did they do? They tried to discredit the Biafra Liberation Army. And the Nigeria government in Enugu State, Mba, the legitimate governor, is completely responsible for the attack in Enugu because they're trying to use it to, to mock what we are doing, the protection. And again, the question that people are not asking themselves is, now, we do not have total control of Biafra territory. We are still struggling as a government in exile and a de facto government in the homeland. We are struggling even though the Biafra Liberation Army are still taking covers against the Nigerian terrorists with their armored tanks and all their machine guns and all that. Yet, they are able to carry this attack in order to discredit us. But they still claim that they are in charge. And they still claim that they are government. They still claim that Enugu people should not, part of Enugu, not all the Enugu Biafrans, of course, but part of those who are sabotaging us. I believe you have seen what you have done to yourself. So it is what we must not accept, that when this attack happened, a lot of people are looking up to the government, Biafra government in exile, for protection. Even those who are receiving peanut from Enugu State Governor to betray the Biafra Liberation Army in their villages, they are all calling Simon Ekpa. They are all calling Biafra government in exile. They are all calling Liberation Army, where are you? Where are you? And I believe all of you can see that on social media. Everywhere you go, for the past few days, before I actually made a comment on that, I decided to pretend as if I didn't see anything. But every post I made, they will post that picture. There is something, they are killing Biafrans in Enugu. And when I decided to go through the pages of those sharing these images, they have never shared anything about Biafra. They have never shared anything about Biafra. And these are the people who maybe have benefited or is still benefiting or hoping to benefit from the legitimate governor of Enugu State. But they are the one who shared that particular things, more than any other person. But every average Biafran, genuine Biafrans, they don't care to share it because they know if you are deep-rooted in this Biafra, you know that that place where this attack took place, they are the most betrayer in our land. Each time we go there, they will bring the army. And I want to share a story today. Everybody know what transpired last time, where the Biafra Liberation Army went and rescued women, kidnapped women, rescued them, we interviewed them, displayed all the things that were recovered from these criminals and these terrorists. And you know what? We neutralized them too. But what did the villagers do? They called the terrorists, put a call through to the 82 Division of the Nigeria Terrorist Army in Enugu. They came to that village. They burnt over 100 houses. Over 100. This is on record. They burned those houses, made sure that most of the poor people in those villages lost their properties and their houses. And of course, the reason why I always, whenever this kind of thing happens, no matter the sabotage, I still come back and I still have to, encourage the Liberation Army to go there and protect them. It's because they have used Nigeria Terrorist Army have used terrorism to instill fear on the people. So the sabotage is actually not really their, in their own free will. So the sabotage is coming. If you don't do, you die. If you do, you die. So for example, when we went there to protect them the last time the attack took place there and rescued many people they kidnapped, after that, Nigeria Army came to burn the houses. Over 100 houses were burned. So after that kind of experience, what do you do as a human being? Of course, you would rather allow them to kill you than when the army will come and level the entire places. And when we want to fight the army, because that is actually the reason we have gone. The reason we have this gun is not just only for the terrorists in the ragtag terrorists, but also for the Nigerian army terrorists. But the time we are ready to fight them, the same villagers who this army have installed this fear using terrorism will still point hand. This is where they are. This is who they are. This is the, and you wouldn't blame them. So it is a difficult fight. We are going to continue to fight until we cut their wings, their tail, their leg, and finally chop off their head, and Biafra will come. So on this note, this particular shop is a shop that when you buy something, you support whatever you are buying, the money goes to the support of the Biafra liberation. And of course, in that particular place where this killing have taken place, if there is a need for humanitarian services there, your fund will also go to help those villages and those poor people when the need arises. That's why we are doing this. We are expanding this, diversifying the fundraising of the Biafra liberation because the money is needed. We are following this in diplomatic way, in the armed struggle way. When we talk about armed struggle, is because we can't just fold our hand and allow them to come and kill us because we are fighting for freedom. So when you fight for freedom, you protect yourself. And that's exactly what we are doing. So on this note, I hope that the team is ready to make the website go live. All the media houses that are here, either in this particular Zoom today or watching through our different channel, I want you people to pay attention. This is the good thing, innovative government, what we have to do, example of how Biafra is going to be. We have said it before that Biafra will be a brain-based economy. Brain-based economy, we're not going to rely on the oil. We're not going to rely on all those nonsense natural resources. It's going to be a plus. So brain-based economy, Biafra government have started laying the foundation for what we call brain-based economy. On this note, I hereby declare Biafra shop open. God bless you all, to the glory of God and for the interest and best interest and the only interest of the Biafra liberation. The one.
All right, we see Amba. We show. We do show. This Biafran shop is something that everybody need to go there and shop from. There's another place our Prime Minister made a speech that I would like us to listen to as well before we continue, so that when we continue, we know we are not going back to any other thing other than where. Let me see.
And so on this note, I congratulate Biafra people who has made this particular project possible today. We will continue to move forward with new innovations and new ideas. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, PM.
Thank you so much, PM.
Thank you.
I thought there was a place he made a speech I was looking for, but that's by the way, if I can't find it again, it's okay. So, dear friends, we continue. Before we move in, I want to make you listen to this, our leader's voice, because so many things that happen, and there's so many things still that happen. This is now where they happen, no be new thing. No be new thing. We know the shop is online. The shop is online. The shop is online. How do I show you the shop? Where is this banner? I'm coming. Let me just show you something. You just go here, you get the shop. The shop is very easy to get. Therefore, the public government, they do everything, make it easy for everybody. I greet everybody anywhere you are watching me from, anywhere you are joining me from this wonderful morning. I greet all of you. I salute all of you. On a well done, on a welcome. So this wonderful morning, I'm trying to bring this. Okay, save as Y here. Just a moment, I'm coming. Trying to get the banner so that you go see. I'm not be saying you go see the banner. This is the banner here. You go to www.biafrashop.org. Finish. You click you go open. By the way, let me just open it so you go see. I say look, www.biafra shop.org. All right. So when you go to www.biafrashop.org, if you type www.biafrashop.org, this is what you will see. And then you can see home button, about us, limited edition, shop now. You can also sell. This thing was explained very well by the people that the team yesterday. This was explained very, very well. So, and if you go there, another good thing, if you are having any difficulties, there's a chat button there. You will see a chat button. That chat button, if you click it, somebody will be there to talk to you. Okay, this is track my order. Send a message. If you want to send a message to find out about any information, is here. And if you have purchased and to track your order, you follow here, you track your order, or you track from your own. It depends on the gadget you use it. So if you come here, you click shop, accessories, campaign, flag, home, and the living states. It depends on what you want. You go into accessories, you see cap, hat, cars, anything. That in short is wide. We cannot go into it. This was explained by the team, the online shop team. They explained everything to us yesterday. So we move. Let us just move to the other side and then hear what these criminals are saying. You see, when our prime minister told you that these people are not the people you should have anything to do with, I won't make you understand them. And these are the same people our leader, Mazen and the Kalu, looked into faces, into their eyes, and called them cowards. Not them, because they know if you do nothing. I want you to listen to this audio voice of our leader again, and then you will understand where we are going. Listen.
Cowardice and self-hate think that Nigeria somehow can be won. But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That's what they are doing.
They are working. Remember, Dave Umahi worked for this presidency. Remember, Dave Umahi worked for this presidency. Where me can go, they place 2 million naira bounty on each person. We say you want Biafra. 2 million naira bounty. All those things. You don't take and get labor prefect. all of them we don't work for this power, where they? And the most ugly part of it be say the little power where they give them, tomorrow they go take and threaten them. You see, MFN? You see, this one, Devil May is running around like football now. Tomorrow, they go still deal with him. Shake all of them. None of them has not been dealt with. They are all in fears. They are not bold enough to stand up and challenge anything because they hold them for their blockers. Ojo Zokalo no go do anything where they no one make it. If you want go beyond this, they go Russia, Russia, all of them. All of them. Now make you there understand. They are hoping to get something that is not existing. Make we listen to the voice.
Sorry, network. I mean, credit him.
Kedu ebe m kwurutere okwu?
Esi anyị nwa na-eje na-akpọ meeting. Ndị one ka anyị na-akpọ ma ejebe ime meeting ahụ.
Ọ bụ ihe m jụrụ unu.
Yes.
Ọ bụ ka unu si bụrụ ndị na-amarọ ihe ọbụla a na-eme na Naịjirịa, ihe ọbụla na-eme ndị Igbo, ihe ndị niile ndị arụrụ ala niile ndị Fulani na-arụ. Ọ ndị na-ekwuchitere Fulani okwu bụ unu nwa niile bụ ndị na-eje meeting ahụ. Unu adịghị akpọ Igbo ọzọ ndị ga-agwa unu ihe a m na-ekwu. Si ihe a niile ndị Fulani na-egbu ndị Igbo gbukata 1937, 1945, 1953, gbukata ndị Yoruba in quelling wete riots, gbukata ndị TVO, gbukata ndị Middle Belt. Amadu Bello na-ekwukwa ekwu na ihe a na Middle Belt bụ footstool ha na ha na-agị deep Quran to the sea, na ha ga-akọnka ma Igbo ma Yoruba ma gịnị. Ihe niile a na-eme mekata tupu eme that coup. That coup d'etat, enwere coup d'etat January 17th, 1966. Amadu Bello na Buhari na Akintola na-eme plan to a na-akpọ walloping the West. Ọ aha coup d'etat ahụ nke ha ga-ejizie overtake Nigeria. Coup d'etat mee coup d'etat na Nigeria, sizie Nigeria edocheta Demolition wa na shode inde ma ndị niile may change the army leadership ndị ga-carry that coup d'etat bụ ihe mere nzogwu ha ma Demolition ha ma ndị ọzọ. Coup d'etat nke ha bụrụ supposed to be January 15th or to prevent Amadu Bello taking over Nigeria, ya na Balewa in a coup d'etat. And if that had happened, Nigeria would have disintegrated. It is that 15th January that saved the Yoruba, that saved the Igbo, that saved the Middle Belt, that saved the TV, that stopped the Wete campaign in West, oh Yama, and preserved Nigeria. Oh, today India Hausa no normal. Amadu Bello. Not that nobody wants killing, but the Fulani want killing. They want that is killing is their business. Now, till today, I had in the Fulani na Hausa biligo nije. Unu abundi Igbo were mma kọtụrụ history ebo history unu bidoro bụ January 15 na egburu eze ndị Fulani. Ndị Fulani gbukwanụrụ eze ndị Igbo since 1937.
Since 1937, they done the wole ndibaye. Since 1937, they have been massacring us. Now, they want go do cleansing. Say they get Tafawa Belawa. Is Tafawa Belawa blood more than the 10 million blood, 10 million innocent children? Is it? Tafawa Belawa blood or carry the 10 million children blood wasted? Do you know how many people have Buguro in the north? Since 1935 to 1945, before in water 1960 to 70, they have been massacring our people. It's not because of that Chukwumanzogu's skill. No. Besides, Chukwumanzogu only joined, and being the brave man he led, he did not initiate the original plan of that kill, not being originator. They invited him in. When they don't go far, he come. No be Igbo. But today, Ohana-Eze is saying Igbo. What you call what Igbo cancel what? I don't know. All these people were supposed they speak. They know they speak. Not to go kneel down before Funanis. Not to go bow down before Funanis. Nothing more. This is why our leaders said they are fools and cowards. What they look for? They look for solution we go benefit them alone. No, they won't go please the Funanis. Make you go please them now. Go beg them. Fools. You go beg them on behalf of you and your family. But you see, when you will go come out, you say, the listen them they can. None they cannot die in crazy, but you are behind him not being released. Criminals and wicked people everywhere, food that they show them body like say they be human beings.
53 eze ndị Yoruba since 1962 na-egbuwete campaign na Midwest na Western region, na-egbu eze ndị TV, na-egbu eze ndị Middle Belt, si na Ahmadu Bello si na ha ga-edipụrịrị Koran into the sea, na-ekwu na Middle Belt the footstool ha na ha kọnkago ha na ndị ọzọ ma Igbo ma gị na ha na-aga kọnka. Unu abụ ndị akpọrọ onwe unu ndị Igbo, unu were chakol inyere je na-ete ndị Igbo n'iru sinu na agaghị ime abolition ịrịọ ndị Fulani arịrịọ na ha na unu gburu eze ndị Igbo. Ndị Igbo sọ ndị Igbo mere kuu ahụ, ọ bụ sọ ndị Igbo mere kuu ahụ, nọ ndị Igbo lead, nọ Chukwuma leadiri ya kuu ahụ. Ihe m ga-agwa gị na ndị Igbo ọzọ ahụ na-eje ije ekwensu ahụ ije arụrụ ala ahụ si gaanị n'iru were pọtọpọtọ tewe ndị Igbo n'iru, ma iwu anyanwụ ma iwu kpakpando ma iwu nkịta ma iwu ewu, gaanị n'iru ma onye rị mmadụ eke ma manwụ eke ma ndị niile pikọtawanị wee gaa n'iru were inyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru. Ugbu a na-achọ ka a ga-esi ibu arụ a niile ndị Igbo na-ebupụrụ ndị Naijiria. Onye a na-akpọ Buhari bịakwa gbukata ndị Igbo ekwensu a na-akpọ ambasadọ gịnị eji mee Ohana-Eze gịnị ma George Obi ọzọ yọkwụrụ ya yọbata na Ohana-Eze si na President General. Lee Igbo niile a na-egbu Buhari gbukata o jee were osi na medal were nye 82 Division Commander kene ya ka o si na-egbu ndị Igbo ndị nke ya. O nwere ihe ọzọ ọrụ nke a na-akpọ iwu anyanwụ nke ya after ma otokoto niile. The next thing ọ ga-eme bụ ịnọ ebe ahụ chọ ka ọ ga-esi chiwa ka rapụ itinye ndị Rivers Igbo ka rapụ isi na o nwere ebe Igbo niile Igbo dị ma ewepụ.
Are you getting the message? These stooges we will get for our land, their job is to make people and they make the people of coastals and other Igala them to believe say they no be part of Igbo. You see the way they chase everybody come out, because this not the original thing where Funani pay them to do. Funani don't pay them, say, make una no let these people know, say, una be one person. And this is the reason why Ojukwu came back and they went into politics. Since we no go fight again, make they no kill our people. Ojukwu went into politics and they brought Obi as an intelligent man. Peter Obi, come. What I want you to do for me, you will be the Anambra State governor. I see you as an intelligent young man. Go into the governorship. One assignment, unite all the former Eastern region to be one family again, as they were before. Peter Obi entered into the governorship, and he was crowned the governorship, the governor of Anambra State. Then Peter Obi looked and they saw money, and the Peter Obi jumped and grabbed the money from the Fulani, and they begin to cause divisions here and there, there and there, there and the other side. Peter Obi brought the major divisions and disappeared. He refused to see Ojukwu until Ojukwu died. Ojukwu cried. What killed Ojukwu was not that illness. So Ojukwu died as a result of what Peter Obi did. Ojukwu died out of the pain, out of the sorrow of what Obi cost him. Obi destroyed all his dream, all his vision, all his mission. Obi because Obi looked at the money. And this was the same Obi. So all these people where they see today, if you like, make it be Reverend Father, make it be Reverend Sister, make it be Cardinal, make it be Pope. As long as he get into the power under Nigerian government, money go come. Now they don't need to issue money. Now the aroma of money they go carry go like this. You go follow them come out. So this is why you need freedom. Look at the money they went upon all the money we don't make in this life. You know, do them. Now to sit there, you sit down there like be hippopotamus to get power now. I don't know. Just like one sack with the pour water, one sack, big sack, the pour water is saga like this, saga. But now you go behind, tell them, don't release this man, no. Don't release him. If they talk about Biafra, they don't want him to talk about Biafra because they don't collect money, say we go make sure, say we stop him from talking Biafra. Immediately, when you don't want the people from Edo to know, say they belong to the same family with Igbo. This is why they will always come to say, Ohana-Eze and Igbo, they call Anambra, they call Imo, they call Abia, they call Ebonyi, they call Enugu. They tell you 5 states, ha go pokwara. Even if you give them small thing, they go Polonisha. I'm telling you, give them small things, small chance, they go cut Onisha Komot. And they are going there. Remember, Iwenyawu mission, he said his mission in this Ohana-Eze and Igbo, as he is the president, is to create more 3 states, more 3 Igbo states. He want to divide the Onisha out of Anambra. The watch, he want to divide the Abia state. He want to divide some part again. So that they go tell you, okay, Onisha, join the Delta. They want to cut Onisha to Delta. Maybe, I don't know yet. But his mission is to make sure they cut some, join some again. How can you say Asaba is not Igbo? Because you are pleasing your master, Funani. When we tell you, say, these people no be human beings, they be evil in human clothing, una no they create. Just the other day, we hear the man who will say, you see why these security vigilantes, they cannot save you. Somebody that cannot save you from your enemy. Our problem are not those people that go to houses to steal. Our problem are not those boys that go to smoke. Our problem are not those small girls that do prostitution here and there. Our problem are the Funanis that are in the forest trying to murder our people. Our problem are the terrorists in the bushes that kidnap and kill our people. Not those people where how many times you don't see all these vigilante of Ifeanyi Ubah, of Anambra, of Imo, anywhere, catch any kidnapper, catch any terrorist. You go see them go catch the other day for Imo State, they go catch little children, wait still their secondary school, where they swim for water for dry season like that. Go carry all of them, dehumanize them, say they be criminals. Finally, they beg them, make they release them with how many million? Whether not 2 million, make they release them. They no agree. That is the kind of job they will do. They no go do anything good job for anybody. They no go do anything. The only evil you go to get from them. They want to tell you that this is Igbo, Enugu, Abia, Anambra, Imo, Ebonyi. Igbo, 5 people, Igbo. They cannot come to sit down and they tell you, explain to you how these 5 people, how these 5 states make up Igbo. They cannot, because they have been paid.
It's central state. Unu na-aga n'iru na-eme ya. Ndị Fulani a na-ekpokọ Fulani niile nọ n'ụwa Afrịka na ha na-eme mitin na Nigeria. Yoruba na-ekpokọ Yoruba niile nọ n'ụwa ma Kogi ma Akwara si na ha bụ Yoruba bịakpuo na Delta Edo. Ụwa niile Ijo niile si n'ọwa nwe mana unu niile bụ Igbo ahụ si sọ Igbo bụ isi n'Ọka ịbịa n'Enugu ịlaghachikwa bụ sọ Igbo na ndị ọzọ bụrụ Igbo. Unu na-agba okirikiri so ụnyaahụ ka iwe anyanwụ ma na-enwere Igbo na Rivers State maka gịnị maka ọ chọrọ si chịrị gawa enye na ndị Rivers State opportunity ka ha mee produce Ohana-Eze President General. Unu nọ ebe ahụ na-agba okirikiri gwa ha na m sịrị mụnwa nwa Ogbuonye sịrị na unu gaa n'iru were inyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru. Fulani kwesịrị ịrịọ mgbaghara na Nigeria. That is Haja Alimbe Khartoum na agwa n'ihe a niile ha gburu na Nigeria. Gwasa Nigeria were ọbara cover Nigeria na ha kwesịrị ọgbaghara. That Ahmadu Bello is a villain and should not be mentioned at the same time with Zik and Abolowo. That Ahmadu Bello is a villain. Ma Balewa, the villains. Kwafuru ọbara ndị Igbo. Kwafu ọbara Yoruba, kwafu ọbara Middle Belt, kwafu ọbara TV, kwafu ọbara Hausa. Hausa biligo n'ije. Were na inyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru. Were na inyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru. Igbo ga-anọ n'ime onwe ha, unu were eziokwu unu etinye n'ụgha. Yes, Igbo should be united. Are you uniting the Igbo? Unu na-unite Igbo. You are dividing and destroying the Igbo. That is one truth you mentioned. Now they unite to Igbo. Now they make Igbo. Is this Ohana-Eze? Maybe select consensus Ohana-Eze with no election. Nothing. Are you uniting the Igbo? While others are uniting their people. And a Kwoko restructuring. Do you have a template for restructuring? Ndị Fulani ga-agwa unu ka unu bịa si n'Ọhana-Eze ekwugo. That is what you are waiting for. Ndị Igbo niile dị frustrated with the criminalities of these corrupt people called Ohana-Eze na ndị otu ha. Ya nwa bụ ihe unu na-aga ebe okirikiri gba okirikiri a na-agba okirikiri. Now the next evil unu na-aga ime bụ ije ịrịọ ndị Fulani arịrịọ ka ụwa niile unu ma dị guilty. Unu gburu eze ndị Fulani, unu gburu criminal, unu gburu bloodthirsty dog, hound. Not that anybody wanted to. Onwere ndị Igbo, okay, Igbo na-aga eri arịrị igbu Ahmadu Bello na Balewa. Was there a time the Igbo decided to go and kill Ahmadu Bello and Balewa? Was it the Igbo that sent Nzogu and Co to go and kill Ahmadu Bello and Balewa? Did the Igbo have reason to stage a coup d'etat? Was there an Igbo coup? Even if it is half a man or 1/4 man, was unable Colonel Unegbe killed in that coup, not an Igbo man. That they killed an Igbo man, even if he was a single Igbo man, he was a quarter Igbo man, does it not show that Igbo had no arrangement to make an Igbo coup? Unu were charcoal. Chineke kere ndị Igbo aghaghị ịzọpụta ndị Igbo n'aka unu. Zọpụta ndị Igbo na Nigeria, zọpụta ndị Igbo n'ụwa. We are for restructuring Nigeria. Ka Nigeria bụrụ ezigbo obodo.
You see the same problem we would they face. You know, say Nigeria can never work. You know, say since 1935, before 1935, Igbos have been getting massacred in numbers. Day in, day out, Igbos are paying with the blood of an innocent Biafrans. We have been dying. We have been buried alive. Our pregnant women has been divided into two to bring the baby inside their womb and cut into pieces so that they will not grow and become another Ojukwu or another Nzogu or another Achuzie. So that they will not grow up to become another Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa. If not, they even said it. During the war, when they catch a pregnant woman, they go cut them into two. They go use knife, tear in belly. It no happen for Hamufu last 2 years. It happened for Hamufu. They go tear in belly. Bring the pikin, say they want you, say no be mere boy. Because if na mere pikin, they go cut them into pieces, say he go grow he go grow up, come become another Ojukwu tomorrow. They don't want to make it grow up become Ojukwu. They don't want to make it grow up become Nzogu. They don't want to make it grow up become Achuzie. Most people don't know Achuzie. We know they remember Achuzie. Go and find out who is your Achuzie. I don't know whether he's still there alive. I cannot get his picture. Achuzie is from I think Asaba or Delta, those areas. He fought during Biafran time. He fought, he stood his ground, he fought with his men. Colonel Achuzie, Colonel Achuzie. All these were the reason why they went to Asaba and they carried out Asaba massacre. After they have said war have ended, after I'm gonna get that war has ended, now they are believing in one good Nigeria. Where is that one good Nigeria going to come from? That is what these people don't even know. You don't like what is going on now. You are still hoping that one day things go better. You know that the environment, the atmosphere is not permitting you to have your life. You cannot live, you cannot move, you cannot talk because the atmosphere is against you. Even in the spiritual realm, it's against you, and you are still looking for a good Nigeria to come. And you are fighting those that are working with the Funanis. They are not working with Funanis because they want to. They are working with Funanis because they are trapped in a box. You go imagine when you see somebody, a man like this, go knee down. Look at them. All Igbo people, they go knee down. This one, whether Narotimi Amweshi or Emefere, I don't know his name. The other one, I don't know the one with the only Ojo Zokalo face I know there. The other one, whether Narotimi or Nawib, that I don't know. On MFL, I don't know. Now, look at men kneeling down. That is all Joe Zokalo second. Now, make you there understand the level of waiting with the talk. Waiting with the talk, no be waiting be say, No be waiting be say not to deceive anybody or to talk against anybody. You don't see out as a own. We don't talk about all those vigilante wey they create for you cannot save you from these kidnappers, from these terrorists. No. It's just to make you believe that Biafra is not, you don't need Biafra army. You don't, we are here to protect you. But you heard directly from those vigilantes telling you, we cannot touch these men. We cannot touch these Funanis. We cannot go there because Ohana-Eze, that is our God that give us money, that pay us, say, make una no cross that area. When somebody will employ you for work, don't tell you what you go do, how you want to do am. Besides, in a pump action, they give you 4 people that manage one pump action, or 5 people that manage one pump action. All the Funanis with it, all of them. One person carry one AK. One person carry one AK. How you want to am? You say you no go look for your freedom. You dey look for one Nigeria. You go reorganize them. You go reshovel them. You go reshovel Nigeria. You go good. You go reconstitutionalize them. You go reorganize them. You go renovate them. Because na house we they go renovate. If we refuse to wake up now,
onye ọbụla ga-develop dị mma. Do you have a template for restructuring? You Igbo going.
there is no template for restructuring. There will never be any restructuring. Even in the spiritual realm, Nigeria can never be restructured. This is what people don't understand. This is what we are not getting. Some people are thinking that Nigeria can be restructured tomorrow. Sleep, go sleep. By the time you wake up, it will be restructured. Of course, it has been restructured. Nigeria has been restructured, and Nigeria is getting restructured every minute. A country where you don't have water, where you don't have light, where you don't have fuel, where you don't have nothing, no hospital, no road. Road they spoil, people that die for accident. You know, say make you rebuild that road, make people see where they pass. Now to go destroy people's property, to go destroy people's ancestral home, to go destroy what cost people fortune. In the name, say you want build road just to get at people. You they destroy the Igbo man business because Tinubu want make only him get Lagos. Make it purely in business, they boom in Lagos, despite all the money we don't thief, we don't make. You know, do am. As long as you be Igbo man, you know supposed to live in Lagos, but it's such a painful thing that our people don't even understand all these things. We don't understand them, and until we begin to understand, they say you are not needed. They don't need you. I don't know why we continue to force ourselves into a relationship that we are not needed. They don't even want you, not to talk of need. In this relationship of country, nationship, countryship, Nigeriaship, we are not needed. Because if you are needed, you would have known by now. You are not needed. And they have made it clear. You come close, they say, no, go far. You are a minority. What do you want to know again? How can you restructure Nigeria that is being restructured to the point they told you restructuring my food? What do you want again? Is it not the vice president that said restructuring my food? What do you want? They told you that their vision is not to make Nigeria work. It's not to give you education. It's not to give you life. It's not to give you development. It's for Funani to take over. They made it clear to you. They said they are in support of Boko Haram. They said they support Boko Haram. Why you know they get the message? You see the way for restructuring. What do you want to restructure Nigeria into? Is it until you will be told that you go wear hijab or be hijab by force? Until you will be told that you will bow down by force? Is it what you want? What kind of restructuring are you waiting for? Are you looking for? Nigeria have been restructured though. In case anybody don't know, Nigeria is now restructured, and this is the best restructuring that will ever come. The more restructuring of this kind is coming. Don't think anything out of the Islamization is coming in the name of restructuring. No. Don't think anything out of Boko Haram is coming in the name of restructuring. No. Boko Haram is their agenda. They are fighting against Western civilization.
Round. This Fulani killing Nimbo. Was it Amadu Bello? The killing of Amadu Bello that caused the Fulani to be killing. This in the 82 division. Fulani operating in the 82 division. Ono katosino name when a war. The ESN ebidogo war insurgency. Okay, boom, Akibo, whereas there is no war in Igbo land. No insurgency anywhere. These dinosaurs, Ohana-Eze, China may dance to the script of India, the Fulani. Ohana-Eze, have you even issued a statement condemning those killings? Have you issued a statement? Oh yeah, is it because of Amadu Bello that Fulani are killing Nigerians? Go to the Middle Belt. Many communities have been wiped out and renamed by the Fulani. In full view of all Nigerians. Go to Yoruba land, how they kill Yorubas are rising up and saying they don't want Nigeria any longer. That they want to go that separate way. The job people are rising up and saying they don't want Nigeria any longer. That they were going to that separate way. The Hausa people have risen up and said that they are expelling the Fulani from Hausa land. There is no, then we're Igbo land, we're Yoruba land, we're Tiv land, we're Hausa land, that there is no Fulani land in Nigeria, that they are foreigners. These are the issues in contention.
Are you getting the message? Fulanis were never part of that country called Nigeria. They were invited into it. And they came and they conquered and they took over. Because British found love in them. British found favor in the eyes of the Britain. Britain carried Nigeria like a newborn baby and handed over to them. Manage this baby for me. Don't let this business die. That is why till now, you see what is happening in Britain? Their end is there. When the same people go come block your road, they bow down for road in their name, say that they pray, you no go pass. They go tell your women now, say, you must dress, cover your face, cover everywhere, as our women they do. They tell you in your own land that you are an abomination to God. Is it not karma? Karma is real. Now somebody name.
Uno. Ndị aji chakolu, jiri potopoto, jiri mamịrị, poisons, mixie, na-ete ndị Igbo n'iru. Ihe unu ga-agba nkịtị. Ebidogo, ichere na o nwere ihe unu mere ga-eme asị nye Igbo bịa chịwa Nigeria. Because Igbo man will come with the energy and wisdom of the Igbo people to rebuild this country and make it good for everybody. They don't want it.
Cowardice and self-hate think that Nigeria somehow can be won. But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That is what they are doing.
So make they hear them, make they hear them, make they hear them.
In Nigeria, not dependent on this stupidity and nonsense happening with people called Ohana-Eze, which is why we are giving support to the rival Ohana-Eze. Murderers and killers, genocidaires, millions of your people. Granted, killing Ahmadu Bello is not decision of the Igbo people or Balewa, Makintola. Granted, nobody says anybody should be killed. But what about the millions these people killed about your own people? Have you made abolition? Millions, men, women, children, disboweled, buried alive. Buhari and Mary Ruto they are still killing today. Unknown gunmen they introduced in Igbo land. Many families are missing their children. Others are crying in vain. There are still people, no money how many.
You see, it is good sometimes make this kind of thing that happen, make people they talk, so that others go they learn. They come telling you, hey, it's Biafra. Biafra is responsible, killing your people, kidnapping your people. Biafra. They know that the killing, the kidnapping, the unknown gunmen are the product of the government, the product of the politicians, stooges, Funani stooges in our midst. They created the Babago, they created the Asawana. They created so many of them in the name of unknown government. Till today, we know, we see, we saw, we understood that the people that went to Ikengu Gochi in a house are the same Nigerian police and the army that claim to protect you from kidnappers. They masked themselves, they went to Gochi in a house, and the video showed it. Till today. And when he hear me, and the only police, one that removed the mask, not knowing that hidden camera is there. No, nothing happened. So why do you still believe that there is anything like justice coming for you? As anything like restructuring coming for you? You see, when we are talking, people don't want to listen. You see, in data, they have taken over data. The data vigilante went there. They saw them. They saw the Funanis in their own forest. In the thick forest. Funanis are there. In the thickest forest. And you are here thinking you are safe. The same thing way would they shout, they cry, they shout, they cry. Many of you go don't see this video. This thing now for Edo. And this is the same Edo where people tell you say nothing that happened. You know one fight. You are comfortable. Your forest is okay. Your bushes is okay. You don't know. I kept that video once in a while. I go bring them out to show you. The IDP camp in Edo State. Today there is IDP camp in Enugu. Today they want to build IDP camp or establish IDP camp for us in Delta. And look at this one in Edo State. In the middle thick forest, they go there, go hide. Where you will never imagine that somebody will live. Like that, they go live, make their village. Before you know it, they go reach 1 million there. When they launch attack, how are you going to overcome them? How you go do withstand them? Because their attack will always be they will always attack you unprepared. Because you never know that they will come. And the good thing about these people visiting, I am not interested in them exposing them, because they cannot do anything to them. Because these security people are still working with the Nigerian police and Nigerian army. So the only thing they go do is to tell you Funanis here, but you can't eject them from there. The Funanis go there. The only people will go see this Fulani here now, scatter this building, chase them away here, are Biafran Liberation Army. No only them. No other person go chase them, because every other person where you see as a security carrying gun is working for Nigerian government. These security men are working for Nigerian government, being paid by Nigerian government, so they cannot chase these Funanis away. They can't fight them. They can't even bring down these hordes, you see. But if na Biafran army, Biafra army go destroy all this before your own eyes. Chase them out of here. That is why Biafra is your only and the last hope. They even they sell mommy for inside the village. This is now their own community. In case you don't know, this is their community, and then somebody is there telling you Nigeria go better, telling you nothing. Is P2B coming to remove all these people from inside your forest? Nobody can fight against these people except Biafra army. I talk my bet. In short, you can go to bank with it, no go bounce. You can go and verify, like P2B will always say. You no go do this phone and anything. You no go, they no go come out, lie to lie. You no get power to tell them that they come out. They no go come out. You go only go there every day, and so what? We are not interested. We are interested in when you see them, you scatter their houses, their huts or their tents, scatter them, tell them that they come out here. If you want to live in a place, go to the community and live. Live among people. Even if you don't want to live with people, live where people go, they see you, koro. You go to a land, you carry your cow, you no go pay for grazing, you go destroy people's farm to feed your cattle, you still go sell them to the people where you don't destroy their farms. You go, you take their land, you live on their land free. Because now your papa, Utman Danfodio, don't give you Nigeria. But it is shame you say our people don't understand, say Nigeria no be your own. Nigeria no be your own.
That be in jail. Lewa fali Igbo na Abuja nwere ihe o mere. Igbo ka eji ihe ahụ. Onwego ihe no mere. Ụwa niile na condemn. Si na o nwere ihe Nnamdi Kanu mere serapụ ya. Unu abu this dinosaurs kpọrọ Ohana-Eze. Unu si Kanu ga join for his unconditional release. You say you are going to observe the trial, the proceedings, to know what to observe. Ihe anyị na-ahụ n'ụwa. Ihe anyị na-ahụ n'ụwa. Chineke mere Igbo ebere. This sort of entities imposed on the Igbo people as leaders. O nwere oge anyị siri ka Igbo bido agha. O nwere oge anyị siri ka Igbo bido ọgụ. Kedu akọ na uche dị n'ije ahụ unu na-eje? When you know that those things will be written into history, that Igbo have accepted responsibility for the crimes committed by the Fulani throughout Nigeria. That Igbo have accepted responsibility for the crimes committed against the Igbo. Since 1937, the Fulani Igbo approximately estimated 60 million people in Nigeria, in the space called Nigeria, since 1803. Now, the Igbo naga yiruwa anakwe mea culpa no pushunu the guilty on behalf of other Igbo people. Woe unto them that are saying that. And in that journey they have entered, God will punish all of them individually and collectively. Will punish them. Zeke will never be happy with them. Okpara will never be happy with them. Waforis will never be happy with them.
Ask and wetin Zeke do. Zeke that was working to see one better Nigeria, you know, see him. Zeke was working against Ojukwu to see better Nigeria. Better Nigeria, you know, see. You are now calling me Zeke. Zeke is not even happy with himself for being a fool. He was fooled, or he fooled himself, believing that Nigeria would be one better Nigeria. And yeah, person will not do well. How you want to go blame another person say you not do well? You go blame yourself first.
Osadebe will never be happy with them. Chino Achebe will never be happy with them. Amabibi Sirim will never be happy with them. Jaja will never be happy with them. Ibiam will never be happy with them. Ndiane Jajo Ija. You were in your 10 Igbo Niru. Ndi Nigerian. Ite kundi Yoruba in your Niru. Ite Tifi in your Niru. Ite Maronini in your. We do better in your. Ite house in your Niru. Na ganga ngari arurala. A na-eji oil field na-persuade ndị ọzọ ime ihe. Ndị Igbo akpọrọ onwe ha Igbo eze nke a ewere 20,000 naira tinyere ha n'envelope, they sell the Igbo nation. That's the thing anyị na-ahụ. Onye ọbụla na-ahụ ya na-complain na-ahụ ya. O mere unu ka o nwere ihe na-eme. I'm happy you've told me this nonsense because o siri ọbụ n'aka ị na-agwa ihe emere gị. Na-agwakwa alọnchikwa na akwụkwọ ahụ with this mindset. Degharị akwụkwọ ahụ na o nwere ihe ndị Igbo mere ndị Fulani. Igbo never arranged any coup d'etat. The Igbo never killed Ahmadu Bello Balewa. It was some army officers, yes, led by mostly Igbo people that carried out that coup d'etat. And that coup d'etat saved Nigeria. Enabled the Fulani to continue to be part of Nigeria, because if Ahmadu Bello and Balewa and Akintola had been allowed to continue killing Westerners, to continue killing Middle Belters, to go and wallop Nigeria and take over Nigeria, they would have, crisis would have scattered Nigeria and there would be no Nigeria today. Gawani niru ma Chineke kere ụwa n'uju ya ga-azọpụtarịrị ndị Igbo n'aka unu. Ọ bụ n'aka unu first ka a ga-azọpụta ndị Igbo. Igbo with one voice. We are even thinking, I can't do Ohana-Eze Igbo jidere Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, you know, like I do, was not fighting Nigeria. Yes, he was agitating for secession. The Igbo have not decided for secession. But because of Mengdan and Megide, the Nigeria, he wanted secession. That is his right to self-determination. He didn't organize ESN to fight federal government. He organized ESN to expel the Fulani from the farms and highways and villages of Igbo land. The Fulani imported into Igbo land all over Nigeria by Buhari and the Fulani to conquer everybody, to extort money, they destroying the economy of Igbo land with the help of factions of the army. Manunu no me na eme rokoroko no ndi Igbo. Rokoroko mgbe unu ga-eje okwu ga-akpọ ha n'ebe anyị ha na-agagharị. Because they are wicked souls. Ndị anaghị ije ahụ. Very wicked human beings. Agwara unu jọgụ. Is there anybody telling Igbo people to go and fight a war? No. Is there anybody? Why not come and organize yourself and be united and watch what is going to happen under Tinubu? And watch. The Yoruba people are angry. Igbo people, Igbo masses, not you people. Igbo masses are angry. Niger Delta, angry. Ogoni, angry. Ijo, angry. Urobo, angry. Bini, angry. Indeed, you're angry. TV, angry. Middle Belt, angry. Even Kanuri, angry. Outside was very angry. Now, the Igbo are going to spoil things for them. Then accept guilt for what they didn't do. On behalf of millions of innocent Igbo people. No, 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 no. What I have said, let them go to blazes. Yeah, that is why isi guzoro na ndị ọzọ kwuo okwu a na-aṅa ha ntị because ahụ ihe a na-apịta why not mee na-akọba ije ahụ ime ka onwe ndị nke eme ka onwe template for restructuring kwado a na-emezi invite ndị Ohana-Eze no South and Middle Belt Forum ama na ha hụrụ ndị ha n'anya ha na-akọghịrị rubbish. People are strong. Iwe the Nigerians about Fulani treachery, betrayal, terrorism and mayhem. Terrorists conniving with Western powers to destroy Nigeria and Africa because they have no territory. Destroy Nigeria benefits them. They have nothing to lose. That is all you know against Opata. All you know guy whitewash. Please, this type of thing. But can you only now bro that small circle of traitors? Traitors. I don't have a kobo in my bank. I don't have a kobo in my life. But my thinking is correct. I don't even want that money. I don't even want that money. Yeah? If I need money, if I want money, it's just for my little case. But in those they are never, they've taken all the monies in the world, but never satisfied with anything. In all human agreement. Gwakwa na mo asiri mo nwa nwa ogbenye ha kwụsị ije ajọ ije ha na-eje jegbuo onwe ije ọjọọ ije arụrụ ala aga adịa na pepa na ndị Igbo jere eri Fulani arịrịọ. Chineke ekwela ihe ọjọọ. Chineke ekwela ihe ọjọọ ihe unu na-eme. Ịrịọ Fulani arịrịọ ọnụ. Fulani ha arịọ arịrịọ ogbugbu ha gburu ndị Igbo 1937, 45, 53. Ogbu ha gburu Yoruba 1962 to 15 January 66. Ogbu ha gburu ndị TV. Ogbu ha gburu ndị Middle Belt. Ogbu ha gburu North. They've killed almost 60 million people. The Hausa people are now accusing them of killing 7 million Hausa people between 2015 and 2020. Under Buhari. Okay, what him guys telling you now? Me mecha is telling him the Hausa na-ekwu now. Go ya. Tupu na-ebido gawa ije ọjọọ unu na-aga. Ajọ ije arụrụ ala. Ije amaghị ihe. Ọ bụrụ akọ na ije ka unu na-aga. Nzuzu na ije ka ha na-aga ihe ahụ. Nzuzu na ije na nzuzu. Iberibe ka a na-akpọ iberiberism. Bụ ihe unu na-aga akọghịrị ebe unu na-aga. So, biko uru eje n'ije ahụ alọchikwa n'akwụkwọ ahụ ma ọ bụrụ ihe a bụ ihe idere n'akwụkwọ ahụ maka ị na-ekwukarị na abolition na nke a. Yes, there was a civil war. There is a history of that civil war. That history did not begin in 15 January. But that is where you people's history is starting. The history of killings in Nigeria didn't begin with 15 January. 15 January killed 20 people or so. That was not the decision of the Igbo people. Was not the decision of the Igbo people. They killed about 20 million people, 20 people, of which one of them was Igbo, for refusing to give them the keys to the armory. If an Igbo high-ranking officer refused to give keys to the armory, does it show the Igbo knew about that coup d'etat? Unu never accept responsibility for what you did on behalf of others, for what you didn't do. When powder ndị Fulani bụ ọbara ọbara n'iru were inyere na-ete ndị Igbo na-enwere ihe mere n'iru. 20 people were killed or so. What about the millions, almost 60 million people killed by the Fulani? Okay, if you object to the estimate, what about those they killed 1937, 45, 53, 62 to 66, and then in Yoruba land, Middle Belt, and so on, and Hausa land? Ije Iberibe. nzuzu na ije unu kpara akọ bụ ije lee na-akọ onye nzuzu na-akọ. So I don't accept that thing. Where this voicemail nye ha jegbuo onwe ha n'ije ọjọọ.
Prof.
Ha jegbuo onwe ha n'ije ekwensu.
Prof, okwefu time na mgbe njefu ihe a ọkwa Chukwu na-anụ ya bụ ọlụ a. This discussion, this conversation anya is recorded. You have done a great review. Ọkwa na-emele mmadụ invite. Ọkwa Chukwu, in fact, na iwu anyanwụ himself na iji anyị jee na mgbe ọ sị na ya achọghị Ohana-Eze chairman eventually pressure tinye there. I have not told you. He presented me to Ohana-Eze neck, small organic ancho, Ohana-Eze neck, melon, say nothing. And say, I don't mind the way, but I know chat. Now, what God desires to see you for the legacy you leave at your exit. And that is what exactly you're talking about. It does not matter, and say, no matter if the pattern which and it matter about the legacy you're going to leave. And my Facebook is going to guide. So now, bottom there, but to at least to be part of this information in Nenyegi. And the documents can circulate, Buna, and a how you ever going to say, okay? So now, in-depth knowledge, do a great review. No one will need the name will have with the not in the Igbo. So you have given me an in-depth analysis.
Oh, Chineke, man,
you know. So and it's a shame. It's a shame. Now I one unity and the happen there no one agent and sponsor to split in the Igbo. It's going ahead to split. Okay, if all I listen take. Email invite all the governors. None came.
Hey!
Also, because I name
on whose behalf are they going to beg the Fulani?
Oh, yeah.
On whose behalf are those traitors, criminals, going to beg the Fulani?
This is more reason why we must make it very, very clear. They are not representing the Igbos. They are not representing anybody. These people are only representing Iwanyanwu and the family. They are not representing any of us. Ohana-Eze has been banned. They are not representing us. We are not interested. Ohana-Eze, Igbo Congress, all of them. They only represent their personal selfish interest. You want to go and beg Funanis, so they go give you minister, so they go give you this appointment and give you that appointment and make you ambassador.
On whose behalf?
A danger signal.
Are they going to beg the Fulani? That is thanking the Fulani for killing the Igbo. Thanking the Fulani for killing the Yoruba. Thanking the Fulani for killing the TV. Thanking the Fulani for killing the Hausa. Thanking the Fulani for wiping out the Hausa. Thanking the Fulani for wiping out the Middle Belt. Thanking the Fulani for the atrocities, unknown gunmen, terrorism they impose on Igbo land, the east, the south, the Middle Belt, Nigeria as a whole. Is Bije. Because he nwere mmadụ onwere onye gwara ha mene ihe a eme eche na ya eche a na-ebu ụzọ chee ihe eche tupu emewe ya eme leenu na ha ebidogo ebe onwere onye bịara meeting kedu isi onye gwara ha ji eme ya kedu onye ha na-emezi ya maka ya ihe a bụ ozi ndị Fulani na-edunye ha na-ejesi bịa rịọ ha rịọgbuo onwe ha. God will punish all of them. Devil will punish all of them individually and collectively. Who knows? Debate. Is there any Ohana-Eze functioning? Except publicity, bland rubbish called statement. that says nothing. Oku na abana nimbo anywhere na Igbo. Have they issued any statement? Gari Wandi Fulani na say ya ngwano ha jerio ka Fulani kwụsị ndị igbu ndị Igbo ha ka kwụsị igbu ndị Nigeria. Ha je shame on all of them. Shame on the so-called Ohana-Eze of Iwanya faction. Ubonia faction. Shame on all of them. Only God will deal with this wickedness on the Igbo people. And who told them to go and do such a thing, such a dirty job? When the Fulani should be going all around Nigeria pleading for forgiveness. Pleading for forgiveness. For the Igbo to forgive them. For the Yoruba to forgive them. For the Hausa to forgive them. For the TV Minube to forgive them. For the Niger Delta to forgive them. Or for India, people expelled from Nigeria in April 1990. Oh, Nigeria. Or for the people now expelled by the Hausa, they've been given notice of expulsion by the Hausa last week, 29th April. Bundunu Nigeria. Hey, continue. Unu gawaniru anaru alunu. Unu naru sandibo. So onye Igbo pụtaziri n'ahịa na north ma west ebe niile. We read the news na ndị Igbo na-aga ndị Fulani arịrịọ. Oh, many tekel you fascin. Agụ amụ atụrụ anụ ọfịa. Igbo bụ agụ lee ndị na-achị ha. Ụdị ndị a bụ ndị a chọrọ ka ha bụrụ ndị isi Ohana-Eze. Onwebe oge a na-etinye. Lee ihe George Obiọsọ bịara Peter Chap, not a single day he made a statement condemning the killings in Igbo land by Buhari and his terrorist organization called federal government. Not one day. Now, these same people have never made any statement condemning unknown gunmen organized against Igbo people by Buhari. The remnants are still doing it. Only Tinubu has stopped it. We know he has stopped it. But those people that were entrenched by Buhari, the remnants are still, from time to time, going to kill, say, unknown gunmen. They're still doing it. Not by the orders of Tinubu. Because they are now also against Tinubu. They don't want anything good for Nigeria. The peace and stability is alien to their culture. It's iconoclasm, destruction. Since Arab to Saudi Arabia, they are not Africa. Now, Nigeria, thinking Nigeria is now their chosen homeland. Oh, do you know Nigeria? Nigeria. And now, we will want to see the list of the clowns going to beg the Fulani. Clowns. Indeed, you might have a clown. You are beg Fulani. Then you are begging the Fulani for 20 dead men. When will Fulani beg you in return for 60 million people dead? That is, of which the Igbo account for a lot of it. Record spread to them animals in human clothing. Animals in human clothing. When he also hang with that, I have been in this position, I have been minister, I have been with this thing, I have been this thing. All of it to whose benefit? Themselves. They never helped anybody. Never elevated anybody. His people he elevated that surrounded him. You dare not do him anything. Because he brought people from the gutter and made them human beings. The same thing Fulani are doing for their own people. The caliphate. The same thing other people are doing for their own people. Leaders. But if they see a talent in you, their first step is to destroy the talent. Yet, they are nothing to history. None of them will remain by tomorrow. Obasiwe will be remembered till eternity. That's the thing. Because they have nothing to offer than betrayal of their people. If you go the thing, that they should apologize to the Igbo people and to the Hausa people, to Yoruba people, to Ijaw people, to Middle Belt people, to TV people for undertaking such a wicked journey that is an insult to the Igbo and Nigerian mentality. Broadcast this that they are insulting the intelligence. Hey, where Nigeria that wicked journey they have undertaken, paid for by the Fulani. Paid for by the Fulani. We know. Nigeria, in the Fulani they give him oil well, billions, but I got lunch here. When he the rega put anything because they know the truth and they don't like the truth. So when will you also real fund the Amadu Bello na Balewa buru? Yeah, that is the ihembawa obi unu neme. Something you should clear yourself from. Let them be talking it. Inside them, they know that Balewa and Amadu Bello are murderers, villains. Inside them, they know there was no Igbo coup. The Igbo never made a meeting to go and kill anybody. Inside them, they know that one important Igbo general official, colonel, was killed in that coup for not supporting the so-called Igbo coup. Inside them, they know there was an Aburi agreement not to kill anybody, go to war. Inside them, they know that despite Aburi agreement, they came and started killing the Igbo. 3 to 4 million people. Inside them, they know all this. That they are not part of Nigeria, if we follow history. Inside them, they know they've wiped out the Hausa nation. Only the remnants have risen up to post these atrocities. Inside them, they know what they have done to the Middle Belt. Inside them, they know how many communities they have wiped out in the Middle Belt of today. I'm not saying of yesterday. Expelling the indigenous tribes to IDP camps. And renaming those communities for the Fulani to settle. These atrocities are what Igbo criminals are carrying on their heads to go and beg Fulani that they are the people guilty. Yes, those people that are guilty, not the Igbo people, not Nigerians, not Yoruba, not TV, not Middle Belt, not Hausa. Hajebu onwe ni Jojo. Ije arụrụ ala na ije ekwensu. Biko, thank you. Chineke ga-emere Igbo ebere, mere ndị Nigeria ebere.
Prof, ihe anyị mere ebe a bụ a divinely induced review. And not one a disaster that should not have been allowed to come to light. Okay, if I didn't look at 220 to 308. This lecture, this update you have done, I'm not going to tell them. The world will hear it because I will do the review and update.
I say send the message around.
I will do that.
Send around Kahanuya.
I will do it.
Oh, Yamankabu, Akonije. Obri Kwensu Nija, Zuzu Nija Haneje. Harubo Hanarala. Rubo Hanarala. Each time I see Ohana-Eze, who are this Ohana-Eze doing this evil, committing these atrocities against the Igbo nation, against Nigeria, against the Yoruba, against the Niger Delta, who are committing these atrocities against the Ogoni people. Emari heading Ogoni na Ijo, Emari heading ala Yoruba na TV na Middle Belt, Emari heading na ndi Hausa. Kobuni Igbo, Buhari came deliberately to destroy the Igbo economy. There was no war in Igbo land. It was Orapwebe war. He left war because they are the authors of that war in the north. It's a decoy to destroy and eradicate remnants of the Hausa. They left that one and descended on peace-loving Igbo land to destroy the economy and the people. Burying your people alive, your children alive. Buried, sliced throats of people. Called them unknown gunmen and attributed them to innocent Igbo people. Hired people from the neighboring tribes, armed them in coordination with the army and military security services to be killing your people. things that other Nigerians already know. This is what you are going to beg. To be forgiven, to be alive, to be human beings. This is the type of rubbish that is being imposed on Igbo human beings. Oh, Chineke mere anyị ebere, mere ndị Igbo ebere. Nke ka njọ bụrụ na alụrụ ọgụ gbuo Igbo. Nke ka njọ bụ this evil leadership ndị Igbo nwere imposed on the Igbo nation. This organized criminality against the Igbo people by the Igbo people is a different thing. Now they make it in mad. It's quite a different thing that they don't have any leaders. Many Igbo ebere, Chineke kere ụwa n'uju ya. Many ndị Yoruba ebere, many TV ebere, many Middle Belt ebere, many ndị Hausa ebere, many Kanuri ebere. Naka these terrible human beings called Fulani, who are aligned with foreign powers, particularly the British and Americans. They've now gone to America to have meeting. When they now return from that meeting, more mayhem will be unleashed on the Igbo and other Nigerians. They say northern governors have gone to America for meeting. You are meeting in America over the governance of Nigeria. This is the nonsense we are having in this country. These are the issues Nigeria is facing today. And lo and behold, to wipe out the face of these treacherous, bloodthirsty human beings called Fulani Caliphate, you are embarked on a journey, a forced journey, an annoying, cruel, evil journey, to go and misrepresent the Igbo people, misrepresent the Nigerian people, misrepresent God. God will take care of this issue. But thank you.
Prof.
Igbo in destiny, there were
the only active prof on issues of the moment.
There were okay matter.
Kita can follow here.
Oh yeah no. Oh when DJ him jena ekpogeri ni sije ha 200,000. No more adunyere ha. The latest scamming rule in Nigeria. Amaramu ihe mere ha ji chee na m kwesịrị benefit from the wickedness. Asị na aha ya bụ hacking. I struggled for 2 days to restore my WhatsApp. So ihe na-emecha. Ya na. Ka ụbọchị dị.
Ọ dị mma.
Ịhụgonu ka obodo ghasara.
Onye kwa nsogbu.
Kedu unu abụ ndị nọ na corridors of power? Kedu solution unu?
Ọmụke na-ajụ ya bụ ajụjụ a.
Kedu ihe onye m ga-ajụ ya oge ma bụ nwanne m nwere? Onye mụ na ya na-ekwurịta. Kedu ihe a ga-eme?
Ohana-Eze melụ a retreat ha mere on the 27th of May.
Last year.
They titled it Akobu Ije. Where Alison Madeka as chairman invited all the governors of the Igbo-speaking states. None appeared. Only Governor Enugu State sent the deputy. So, how kọwalụ knowing ha ga-eme na blood guilt na no coup of 1966 ebe ndị Igbo gburu ndị Awụsa. Ha sị na onye wufuru ọbara ga-ekpu ọchụ.
Na-aga n'iru.
The team agago round penetrate ndị Awụsa ọ bụrụ okwu akpụ n'ọnụ. Na ndị Igbo ga-achọ akpọ onwe ha n'aka wee jee mgbaghalụ. Because now the blood vengeance that is crying vengeance of innocent blood. Na onye gburu papa ndị Fulani na afọ ya bụ Chukwuma. So, and action and reaction are never equal. So now heat and operation came from that incident of 15th January 1966. I will send you the documents. Then anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo malụ na ọ bụ na nwere ihe na-achụ anyị n'ilo na ọkwa maka na anyị bido n'ụlọ na-achụ onwe anyị. I went to Baton Rouge today. Akwụkwọ anyị ejego to the press. Mgbe na-asị ya mgbe a kọstụrụ dị akwụkwọ wetara m ya ha nche onye ọbụla ọ bụrụ 1 million ka a na-ebi ọ bụrụ 500,000 ị na-ebi ka e wee bido ya bụ ije.
Ọkwa akwụkwọ ahụ ị dere?
Yes. Na-akọnwa bụ ije. Ndị be anyị nwatakịrị na-aga njem nna ya sị ya akọbụkwala ije. Asụsụ Igbo na-asụ na mgbe ochie. So ngwa iwu anyanwụ na gị nwa bụ iwu anyanwụ bụ nna ndị Igbo. Now you have realized na Enugu State bụ the citadel of Igbo administration. Now Governor Enugu State is not bound to be the guardian of every other governor in former Eastern region. And Alice Madeke put the first Igbo son that ruled in the Igbo Cardinal after Igbo became after East Central State to Anambra State. Now Alice Madeke put the second person after Jim Obodo. So now the three of you can partner to begin to pull the other governors one after the other. So we have got an opportunity to re-strategize. Or what I call Yabuije. Kireke is a melody programmer. A Gimabo Iwanya Wepoya book. And we're only argument. Listening where the trust of Ndi Bonina and the governor in the southeast. So if I advise Igbo, what I would Alison Madeke. At the 100 people that were accredited to attend that function, and that was heads of organizations and parastatals and civil society organizations. And I documented it. So now actually was set in motion from that meeting. The chairman of reconciliation, the chairman of peace building in Nigeria, Dr. D.N. Okechukwu, nyere m 100,000 naira. Na ya mara na ihe na-eme na Nigeria adịgo completed naanị na ọ bụ na without the pollution, without pollution na Igbo, na enwere ihe Igbo na-eje na mba ime gaga. Now, Oruku na Umuode, ịma na enwere reconciliation of 2019.
Onye ya na onye?
Oruku and Umuode. Na Baton Rouge, community Baton Rouge. I was part of that reconciliation from 2002 to 2019. Well, about 6 days ago, Baton Rouge sent some voices. Now, Raymond Okenwa, that was the arrowhead in the Oruku community, and after I had that operation of the so-called Ndiosu Nandiuru, sent 4 hours voice message to Ndioruku, renewing that reconciliation email achievement 2019. Na governor nyel ha Koboko, na commissioner of police nyel ha Koboko. So now a engineer, instilling issues that should intensify a new rebellion.
Okay.
Ndioruku were unleash a curse upon him, a rejection of that misguide. A stop of that confusion. Na fama nwa kwa nwa Chukwu ekwekwana aka ihe gbankwe ha ọgụ ihe ga-abatara ha na ụmụnne ha Umuode to start a war. They did this took place for 3 days. They thought what happened. Raymond Okenwa while in Abuja died.
Okay.
Uruku busted into celebration.
Okay.
So na akaji Igbo arabaga Igbo. Ọ ihe na anyị nwa bụ Igbo kwesịrị ime ka Nigeria dị mma. If you go know ihe Igbo mee na 1966 ka Nigeria ji kposa. Because at the time of 1966, Igbo had no reason whatsoever to engage in coup, talk less of being the champion. And we have not seen reason yet why we have to retrace our steps. And you post in Nigeria, post more, no. But as in a village, na family, boze alo amakiku.
Okay.
Oh, here, no, now, ngewa, na ihe kire, na ochulo, na patronage, or patrons of Destiny Lineage Trace and Global Family Reconciliation Initiative. So, na anyanwa bonde, or yanyanwa ka governor there, the acknowledgement of the governor. Okay, go that later. The pioneer, Destiny Lineage Trace and Global Family Reconciliation. So we need a reconciliation at the family. And Nandi would they qualified. If we can restructure our family and unite as one, we can champion reconciliation across the world. The Shite and Sunni were children of people of one destiny and one origin. Man, because of Nebulu, they lacked blood in line of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. Shite, but 90%, Sunni, but 10%. So now that blood guilt of that innocent blood, because they won't hear any crime this man convicted to deserve his death. That is the conflict in the Middle East. The last cousin of that related to Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad in blood. Oh, yeah, onye Igbo, eji wee bido Igbo. Ụmụnne bụ ndị Muslim wee bido Igbo onwe ha. Till date. So now that Ali, one cousin Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, or gonna put the crime or commit, eji wee. So he was innocent. All the same way ka Chukwumanzo Obuji wee gbuo Saduana. Ndị Fulani wee na-avenge his death till date. So kedu ogene ka ndị Agụlere na Ụmụlere mee ha ncha ha na ụmụnne ha over the years wee n'ọgụ ha nọ na-egbu onwe ha. So this is what we are supposed to do. And until we rise to do it, nobody preach, I say yes. Not here with So our book has gone to the press. Oh, with the costing. Formatting can name now. How many pages are when we get cost oil? I cost oil. I was going back yesterday. Say, now I can make you go there. No, you namaro, and you go 100,000. You send legal materials of that I can who so now among about head of a parastatal that I have told you now. Destiny Lineage Trace and the Global Family Reconciliation Initiative. So we need to begin to reunify our family as a family of nation. Ndibo, I don't know dilemma can you Nigeria, we chant a new song if we are able to achieve this. Then I could get about 227 went for your message. So now, this is the best hour to do it.
Dr. Harford. Abanyukwa now. Breme Banyu network. O nwere ajụjụ m ga-ajụ tutu m ekwu ihe m chọrọ ikwu. Ndị Fulani a unu Nigeria arịrịọ ha bidoro gbuo ndị Igbo gbuo na 1937. Ha bịakwa gbuo ndị Igbo 1945. Ihe ọba ịnahụrụ kwuru okwu independence Edunya Akintola North na 1953. Arapo Inahoro na ndị Yoruba bụ Akintola ndị na-ekwu independence gbuo ndị Igbo na 1953 gbuchacha nke ọma. Taa ihe a niile ha na-egbu ihe a niile ndị Fulani na-egbu ndị Igbo, kedu mgbe unu ga-eme ya avenge? Unu wabụ ndị Igbo. Ajụjụ ka m jụrụ. Chere ka m bịa. Eze ndị Fulani agba Amadu Bello egburu, unu na-aga ịrịọ maka ya, ma abalị wee egburu eze ndị eze onye ozi Amadu Bello. Ndị Fulani ha abịago mee plead rịọ arịrịọ maka ndị Yoruba edunyere Balewa quelling the weighty riots in Western region, egbukata ndị Yoruba bụ ihe ogbugbu a na-egbu. Esi na ya bịa na-egbu ndị TV Muhammadu Bello, gbukata ndị TV Middle Belt a na-egbu, bụ ihe wetara ndị a niile mere ku anwa ma treasonable fellow na-eji tụọ agbolowo nga ọ na-egbu. Amadu Bello a na Balewa a bụ ndị chọrọ igboro ọchịchị Nigeria by force na 17 January, bụ ebe Ademoyega ha ma Nzogwu ha ma ndị chọpụtara kwụsị mezie precipitate coup d'etat na January 15th to stop them taking over Nigeria finally, mere Nigeria ji made for survive today. Ma ọ bụrụ coup of 15 January, there will be no Nigeria by this time. If Amadu Bello and Balewa have been allowed to carry out their own coup, that was to take place after Amadu Bello had returned from Lesser Hajj. So, unu emego ndị a niile avenge, unu wabụ ndị Igbo ma Ohana-Eze. Lee ihe m na-agwa gị, ị ga-agwa ka unu dị bụrụ Ohana-Eze ahụ na ndị na-eme ije. Unu gaa n'iru were inyere chakol na-ete ndị Igbo n'iru, unu gaa n'iru tewe ndị Igbo. Unu gaa n'iru. Ọkwụrụ na ha eme meeting, o nwere esoro unu na-eme meeting. O nwere onye na-eso unu. Batin na ji ama m ya mụ na ala azụ. Hello.
Yeah, so even a message you send him, have we dealt with it?
Kwa ihe hacking.
Okay, hacking, yes, that's right.
I've corrected it. I spent the 2 days to correct it.
Good.
I've corrected it.
I'm in my computer now. I'm in my computer now, and I'm going to
send it to the Igbo all over the world.
Yes.
Before Igbo Amara na Igbo ezigbo Hartford. Ki Igbo mara ihe. If that news comes out, na nwere ndị Igbo jere eri ọdịarịrị ihe na-emego ndị Igbo ka worldwide forever Igbo will can send ihe ka stop ndị a. Nakwa agwa agwa.
The chairman of that move, I have his contact. Yes, Yanwa go to first. No Yanwa do onye si na ye ejego nka jenka.
Send the query here.
Yanwa be the main person. Yanwa be the main person who said he started on it before even Ohana-Eze came and took over.
Jepa agwaya. No, ya kwụsị ya. Ya kwụsị ya. Ije ahụ na-eje ọbụrụ for ndị Igbo. O nwere ihe m gwara gị n'ebe a bụ si ndị Igbo jewe ọgụ. O nwere ihe m gwara gị n'ebe a si ndị Igbo jewe lụsịwa ndị ọbụla ọgụ. Ọgụ niile a na-ajụ na Nigeria ha ma na-akwakọba ịlụsị imegide ndị Igbo. Igbo have never lifted a sword against the Fulani or anybody. Yes. Igbo have been fighting only in self-defense. Fighting in self-defense even in their farms, in their footpaths, in their highways, in their markets, in their schools, in their villages. Not even going to Fulani land to fight. In their own villages, the Igbo fight in self-defense.
I will send this thing now. I'm on it.
Send the quorum. Come on, send the goya. You're gonna have me here before they know that more get them. Therefore, they want to misuse this talent called Dr. Harford Ugu. They can't. Because remain blessed.
Amen. Send what we have to send. Don't information is to send.
I'm going to send there. I'll send to you. In the house, or them.
So, network. I mean, credit him.
Kedebe Kurutaroku.
Unu nụrụ ihe niile kwuru ebe. The self-defense is not a war. Self-defense is not a crime. That you are trying to defend yourself from the people that are coming to attack you or kill you or terrorize your land is not anything wrong. So I want make we understand the say waiting that happen now. You see this thing where they happen now, no be today start. Anybody where the day say the problem we will get today now because of the coup. Tell the person say before 1935, our people have been massacred and numbered. Our people have been dying. What be the cause? Which coup they do that time? Which coup that they do the time when they don't massacre our people? Make we understand the simple truth. I go leave you here. Then me, as for these men will be security, no be their fault. This is why you must understand that the only salvation where you get in a Biafra army. Biafra army are the only people that when they see these people, they go sack them from your forest. But any other security, any other politician will see them and they tell them no problem, but don't make trouble. You know me, and they make you trouble. I know they make trouble for you. No make trouble for me. No make trouble for my people. They go still carry their malu, come shop your farm, destroy your brother barn, destroy your brother crop, both harvested and no harvested. You go say, I beg, what do you want tell her now? You no go tell her sorry. This thing is good. How long we go continue like this? Obigwe gụrụ egwu si eme gị ọ ga-adị gị mma ihe anyị mere onye ọzọ eme gị ọ ga-adị gị mma. You know what you are doing is not good, and you are doing it to people. You heard that there's an Okpo. You are not safe in anywhere. The only salvation where you get na Biafra. And that is why I go tell you. Tomorrow, today is Friday, right? Today is Friday, yeah. Tomorrow is another fundraising. If you have been waiting weekly to do your own donation, tomorrow is the day. Join us. Make we make our nation great. Make we redeclare our nation. Make we go home. Make all these Ohana-Eze criminals and there, make they know they exist again. I go stop this program here. Share this program for me. Thank you so much, and bye.
Cowardice and self-hate think that Nigeria somehow can be won. But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That's what they are doing.